usually when I'm here, I want to get on my side first and foremost, and I want to block that cross face over here. And then maybe I'm looking to get an underhook here, working around behind James and things like that. These are really good things to think about, right? But most of your partners are going to know that after a while. You're not going to get super easy stuff after you've been training for a couple of years, right? But I can still start in the same position, kind of blocking this cross face here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to dive my head all the way in close so that my face is actually touching James's knee on the far side here like this, right? So blocking the cross face until my face gets there. Now I don't need to block the cross face anymore, but I'm going to preemptively kind of cover my head up while I'm here, right? So you guys with me so far? I want to get my face from here to here. Now in a perfect world, James isn't allowed to do anything, and I just go like this, and then go like this, but I have to do this kind of whole specific way of doing it, right? From here, I'm going to lift James's armpit up in the air like this, or tricep even better, okay? And just for the sake of what we're doing, I'm going to have you guys kind of posture upward just a little bit so that this hand comes off of the ground, okay? So this hand's going to be off of the ground now, James. Thank you. Good. All right? If it's not, it's okay. I can do other stuff. I just want to make this very simple for everybody here today, all right? And now I'm going to step over here. And I really want to be up on my shoulder like this, guys. I don't want to be on my hip. Can you guys see this? Everybody see the difference between this and the former thing? If I'm here, what could James do to me? Pass my guard, smash me, destroy, crush. Crush my will. Do it, James. Go ahead. Right. Pass, finish. Go ahead. Yeah. I give him the keys to the castle. All right. Give him everything he needs to pass my guard. A lot different when I do this. A lot different, right? Now I'm pressuring James backward. So I'm gonna twerk, okay? I'm gonna push within my butt. I'm gonna push him over here, and I'm gonna end up on top.
It's called a twerk.
That's what I read on the internet. So I'm not really sure.
I wasn't expecting it.
Once I land here, if you guys can see, I'm just hugging James's knee close to my chest right here. All right. But I need to take my foot off of the ground over here on this side and sit. Right. I used to joke about this looking like a gargoyle, and then Daniel Frank said, "Hey, it's the gargoyle position." So this is the gargoyle position now. That's how names happen. All right. So I'm going to stop in the gargoyle position, take a look at James's leg right here, and then I'm going to grab his heel and bring it in close to my body like this. So I'm creating tension. All right. Once I've created the tension, I'm going to fall off to the side, start to straighten his leg out, and then cross my toes. Crossing my toes does what to my knees, guys? Brings them together. Beautiful. Pinches them. Makes it isolated. This is going to be really useful for me right now, because if I don't do this, I can absolutely finish James, but he can also push and escape. Furthermore, even if he doesn't know how to escape, look at how much pressure I have to apply in order to break his leg here. Okay? I'll get there, but check this out. Knees are tight together. Clamping in. Start pushing forward. That's it. Huge, huge difference. The force isn't dispersed all over the place. It's very accurate when you're squeezing. All right? So what's happening here? You guys are all kind of sitting. Everybody sit down if you're not already sitting down, just for a second, okay? Like Jared, right? Legs out in front this way, okay? Heel on the ground, live toes, right? Does anybody's back of your knee touch the ground when you do this? Probably not, right? There's a little gap there. So if you kind of push downward there on top of your knee, like just above your knee, you can feel that starting to kind of stretch out, right? There's a limit at which your leg doesn't go any further, right?
I actually do touch the ground.
Yours do?
Yeah.
So you have really flexible knees, right?
Yoga.
That's great, right? I doubt it. It's probably genetic, but it's still pretty cool. But you can sort of envision, okay, I'm going to keep this thing stretched out. Now I've got it on a chair, and I'm sitting on a chair, and there's open space here, right? And I take a 500-pound weight and I drop it on top of my knee. What's going to happen, right? That's going to go hyperextend, right? That's all that we're really trying to do here. Is we're just kind of straightening it out a little past the point where it naturally straightens. Right? There's meniscus, right? As I understand it, it connects this guy, the patella, to this bone, and then to this bone, right? Let's not worry too much about the names of the bones and things like that, but you have this very important thing that connects there, and that's going to snap first. Okay? Other bad things might also happen if you knee bar somebody, but that's the first thing usually to happen, is that meniscus just rips right in half. Okay? So I'm gonna threaten James's meniscus with ripping, and I'm gonna make him tap in the nicest way possible. Right? So I'm here, I'm blocking that crossface from half guard, I hide my head, I get underneath him. I push him out of the way. Once I push him out of the way, I hop over. Do my little dance move here, right? Go slow on this part, make sure your partner can get their feet out from underneath them, right? If you need to help each other in the beginning, that's okay too. Because I don't want James's ankle to get crunched, see it? I don't want him to fold and pop his ankle or something. Once I come up, I need to make sure that I come up to my foot here like this, right? This is hugged in tight. Got some pressure here. I fall to the side here, cross my feet, and then I'm just gonna hyperextend his leg. I'm gonna push my hips forward, squeeze my knees together, curl my heels in. And that's it, guys. Knee bar, right? When you compete, if you guys ever choose to compete, many of you will, some won't, that's okay. You compete in the gi, you usually need to wait till brown and black belt to do knee bars, right? But if you compete in no gi, you can do this stuff at all adult levels, right?